Welcome back, children, to video part 2 of lesson number 5, Determiners. I'm sure you all remember there was a song based on types of determiners shown to you during online class. So, the link of this particular song has already been sent, uploaded on Teams. I'm sure you all must have enjoyed it, and it will be wonderful if you're able to learn it because it's actually going to help you memorize the types of determiners. Now, kinds of determiners. First is referring determiners. Under referring determiners, we'll be learning articles. The first. Now, articles is a topic which is not new to you. What is the function of articles? They determine a noun that the speaker is referring to. Now, there are two types of articles based on this: general or indefinite, which are a and an. And the second one is specific or definite, which is the. So example of general article is I sat on a chair. Now when I use a before chair, I am not actually specifying which chair. Whereas if I say I sat on the chair, I am actually pointing out towards which chair did I sit on. So I am specifying the chair. The next example is a book is man's best friend. So a book here is not specifying, it is in general that you pick up any book and it becomes man's best friend because we have something good always to take away from any book that we read. Then example of the definite article is the Bhagavad Gita is one of the holy books of Hindus. Now Bhagavad Gita is a book, one of the book of its kind. There is no other book. So the has to be used before it because it's a specific noun. It is a definite noun. Let's quickly brush up the rules for using a or an correctly. The first rule is we use a or an to mention something or someone for the first time. The first line of every story will have a in it. For example, once there was a woodcutter. Why first time we use a? Because here woodcutter is unknown to you. The second line would be the woodcutter was very poor. Now in second line we use the because now the woodcutter is known to you. Now here I have included this example. I consulted an optician. Now there are many opticians in the city, but I have gone to one of them. In general, I'm talking about. We also use a or an for jobs. For example, she is a scientist. There are many scientists. She is one of them. We use a or an indefinite articles to talk about nationalities. Like my uncle is an Englishman. So Englishman, there are many Englishmen. He is one of them. So an, I'm using an because E is a vowel. We also use a or an before number names like 100, 1,000. Like we say, give me 100 rupee note or give me 1,000 rupees. Okay. When should we not use indefinite articles? We should never use indefinite articles before uncountable nouns like rice. So the sentence is either it should be I ate rice yesterday, or if at all you have to mention the quantity, then you have to take the help of this determiner. I ate some rice yesterday. We also should not use indefinite articles before plural nouns. So, for example, I ate cherries yesterday. If you say I ate cherries yesterday, is perfectly all right, but you cannot use a or an before it because it's a plural noun. If at all you need to use, you can use I ate some cherries yesterday. Some is a determiner here. Now the rules related to use of article a specifically. Article a is used before singular countable nouns which begin with a consonant sound. Now children, this combination is very important. Noun should be singular, countable, and it should begin with a consonant sound. No matter, even if it starts with a vowel, the first letter of any noun is a vowel, but the sound is consonant, then we will use a before it. For example, a river. So here R is there, so we are using a. A unicorn. Now, even though U is a vowel, but the sound is of Y. Y sound is there. Next, a European. Here also Y sound. A union, U sound. A unit, it is year sound, right? And a 1 rupee note. Now O here does not have a vowel sound, it is having a sound of V. V is a consonant sound. Next, to show one of a class, a group, or kind. When we are talking about a class together, then we use a before it. For example, a rabbit is a timid animal. So here, a timid animal because it is being used for all the rabbits that are there. Rabbit by nature is a timid animal. Then when we use a to talk about rank, profession or community. For example, a particular woman is a nurse, a teacher or a Christian. So this is the profession that they are into, and Christian is a community. So we'll use a before them. Now when should we use an? The correct usage of an is as follows. An is used before singular countable nouns which begin with a vowel sound, whereas a is used before singular countable nouns which begin with a consonant sound. The example is an umbrella. Here U is having a vowel sound. An ostrich. So O is having a vowel sound. Second is before words beginning with a consonant but begin with vowel sound. For example, an honest man. Here, even though H is there but it is silent, the sound is of O, honest man. An heir. The correct pronunciation of this word is heir, H is silent. And the last example is an heiress. Here again H is silent. So we have to use an before it. We also use and before abbreviations that begin with vowel sound, though they begin with a consonant. Now, if you look at M, it will appear to you as a consonant. But when you pronounce M, you actually begin with a vowel sound. So that is why it is an MP and an MLA. Now, rules to use definite article the correctly. We use the to refer to a particular person or thing. Example, I saw the house which you had designed. So I'm talking about this particular house which someone had designed. We also use the with a common name to represent the whole class. Like the peacock is the national bird of India. Peacock, even though it's a common name, but it is representing the whole class. So we will use the before it. Now we also use the before names of unique things. For example, the earth, the sun. Now, earth and sun are one of its kind. So, before names of other heavenly bodies also which are unique. We use the before superlatives also. The best dancer, the tallest building, the lowest point. And we use the with ordinal numbers. Ordinal numbers are numbers which show position. Example, the first, the last, the next. Now, definite article the is also used with names of rivers, mountains, oceans, trains, ships, newspaper, holy books, historical monuments, and directions. The is also used with names of whole families. When we are talking about one whole family, then we also use the before it. Example, the Sharmas, the Khuranas, the Gokhles. Now, when I say Khuranas, I'm talking about one whole family. It may have 2 members, 3 members. The is also used with names of countries having common nouns like state or kingdom, like the United Kingdom, the United States of America. The is used before units of measurement. For example, milk is sold by the liter. So, liter is a unit used to measure milk. There are some nouns which do not take any articles. So, these are the nouns where articles should be omitted. The first one is names of relations. So, we should not use a before father, uncle, sister, brother, aunt, etc. Then articles should be avoided before names of material nouns like gold, silver, iron. Then proper nouns also do not take any article. For example, names of cities like Chennai and names of people like Priya. Then articles are omitted before names of languages like Hindi and French. We should not use any of the three articles before names of languages. And last, we also should omit articles before abstract nouns like honesty, wisdom, truth. The second type of referring determiners is demonstratives, and there are four demonstrators in all: this, that, these, those. These are used to point out at nouns. This is used to point towards singular nouns which are near to us. That is used to point towards singular nouns which are far away from us. These is used to point towards plural nouns which are near us. And those is used to point towards plural nouns far away from us. As you can see in this picture, that is used to point out at singular nouns away from us. Those is used to point out at plural nouns away from us. Then this is used to point out towards singular noun near us, and these is used to point out towards plural noun near us. So basically, demonstrators point out something specific. Now here are a few examples to understand their correct usage. I want to go to that movie. Now movie is a singular noun, so we have used that. We wanted those boys to go away. Now boys is a plural noun, so those is a demonstrative here. Do you want this piece of chicken? So piece is a singular noun, so we will use this before it. I do not want to wear that dress. Dress is singular and that we have used. Now that here is indicating dress, a dress which is away from us. Rosie wanted those beggars to go away. Now beggars is a plural noun and probably these beggars are at a distance. So those demonstrative has been used here. Now possessives are the last type of referring determiner. They are my, her, his, its, their, our and your. They are only 7 in number. Now, as determiners answer to the question which one, possessive answers to the question whose, because they show possession, belongingness, or ownership. You will understand this with these examples. Where is your bike? Now, whose bike? Your bike. It's our secret recipe. Whose secret recipe? Our. Ramesh spoke about his school. Whose school? His school. The dog wagged its tail. Whose tail? Its tail. On seeing his master. Whose master? His master. So these are examples of some possessive determiners. Quantifying determiners are the second type of determiners. They are also of two types: determiners of quantity and determiners of number. Now, determiners of quantity tell us how much or how little of the noun is being discussed. Much, any, no, enough, some, little, lots of are some of the determiners of quantity. They are used before uncountable nouns. Then the examples are: you can take as much time as you like. Now, time is uncountable, so we will use much. Then some experience is required for the job. Experience is an uncountable noun, so we have used some before it. There is enough milk in the container. Milk is uncountable, so we have used enough before it. Now, out of these determiners of quantity, any, enough, and some can also be used as determiners of number. And determiners of quantity answer to the question how much. Now, determiners of number, they are numerals which specify the number of nouns, and they answer to the question how many. One, two, three, several, many, few. They are some of the determiners of number. Example, how many pizzas can you eat at a time? Many is a determiner of number because pizza is a countable noun. He took some books of mine. Books is a countable noun, so some is acting here as determiner of number. There are a few apples in the refrigerator. Apples is a countable noun, so a few becomes determiner of number. Now, if you see in this picture, left hand side, book or books is a countable noun and water is uncountable noun. So, how are quantifiers used? There are some quantifiers which can be used commonly as quantity also and number also. So, for example, some books, any books, some water, any water. So, here some and any both have been used for countable and uncountable nouns. A lot of or many books, and here we use much water. How many books? How much water? So many is used before countable nouns and much is used before uncountable noun. Too many books, too much water. Enough books, enough water. So again, enough is a determiner which is used both with countable and uncountable nouns. Then a few books and a little water. That means a few is used before countable nouns and a little is a determiner which is used before uncountable nouns. These are types of determiners at a glance. Please go through them and also take off some time to read lesson number 5 from your grammar textbook. Thank you so much.